Good morning, students. As earlier, we have discussed about the Hankel transform. The Hankel transform, the definition. What is the Hankel transform? As we have defined earlier, that the Hankel transform of a function fx with respect to parameter of order nu is defined as integral 0 to infinite x j nu px fx dx. It can be written as f nu p or fp also. And also we have discussed about some properties and some important results as the Hankel transform involves the Bessel function. So we have to use the recurrence relations or some results of the Bessel functions we have discussed earlier. Also, there are some important integrals involving the Bessel functions which is to be used in calculating the Hankel transform. We have discussed it, and also we have discussed some elementary properties of the Hankel transform, especially the linearity property and the change of scale property. So these are the basic results of the Hankel transform. Now using these results, we have to calculate some Hankel transforms of some elementary functions or some important functions. So first we have to find the Hankel transform of a function. Find the Hankel transform of fx where fx is equals to 1 if x lies between 0 and a, and 0 if x is greater than a for nu is equals to 0 and nu is equals to 0. We have to find the Hankel transform of the function fx, which is defined as 1 if x lies between 0 to a and 0 if x is greater than a. So in order to find the Hankel transform of this function, the Hankel transform, here mu is equals to 0, so we have to find the Hankel transform of order 0. So we have to find h0 of the function fx with respect to parameter p. By the definition, this is equals to integral 0 to infinite x j nu px. Kernel is x j nu px. Nu here is 0, so this is j0 px fx dx. By the definition, the Hankel transform of the function is given by this one. As the function is defined in different intervals, so we break the limits of the integration in those intervals in which the function is given. So this is integral 0 to a x j nu px, that is j0 px fx dx, plus integral a to infinite x j0 px fx dx. The function is defined as 1 in the interval 0 to a and 0 in the interval a to infinite. So this is x j0 px fx is 1 dx plus integral a to infinite x j0 px fx, that is 0 dx. So this is equals to integral 0 to a x j0 px dx number 1. Now in order to find the Hankel transform, we have to calculate this integral. So using some formulas or some tricks or some relations of the Bessel functions, we will calculate this integral. So for this one, we will use the recurrence relation for the Bessel function. We know that the recurrence relation for Bessel function change. We have to use the recurrence relation of the basis function, which is d by dx of x raised to nu j nu x. D by dx of x raised to nu j nu x. This is equals to x raised to nu j nu minus 1 into x. This is the recurrence relation for the Bessel function. Now, in order to use this one in equation first, if we replace nu by 0, we use nu by 0 and x by px. If we replace nu by 0 and x by px in a 2, then we get d by dx. Here the x is replaced by px, so this is p dx. D by dx, that is d by p dx of x raised to nu, that is x raised to nu into p raised to nu. Nu here is 0, sorry, it is 0. So this is x p raised to 0. J nu, that is 0. In place, rather it is in place of if we replace x raised to nu j nu px, if we replace nu by 1, rather not 0, if we replace nu by 1, not 0, nu by 1 and px by x by px, then d by dx of d by p dx x raised to nu xp raised to 1 j1 px. This is equals to nu is equals to 1, so x px raised to 1 j0 px. So solving this one, p here is cancelled, so this is d by dx of x j1 px is equals to, this is p here is cancelled, this is p into x j0 px. This is number 3. So using 3 in equation first, x j0 px, x j0 px. So using 3 in 1, we get the Hankel transform, that is h0 of fx with respect to p is equals to integral 0 to a x j0 px. X j0 px here is 1 upon p into d by dx of x j1 px dx, or this is equals to 1 upon p integral 0 to a d by dx of x j1 px dx. Integrating this one, we get 1 upon p, this is x j1 px, limits are from 0 to a. So by putting this limit, we get this is equals to a upon p j1 pa, and the limit at 0 is 0. So this is the Hankel transform of the given function h0 fx with respect to p is equals to a upon p j1 pa, which is the required result, or that is the Hankel transform of the given function. Thank you very much.